if you want to consistently be successful in trading, the number one thing you need to make sure you get out of the way is towards make sure you simplify your trading system to the simplest way possible. Okay, the simplest form possible. If you actually want to be very, very successful in trading, right, that is the first thing you need to get out of the way before even going into the trading psychological aspect of trading, because that is what you're going to be what you be exposed to every day. But the first thing is to what get your strategy right and make sure it's as simple as possible. Especially as a new trader, forget about a lot of those overcomplicated strategy. So in today's video, I'm just gonna go on you through how I was actually failing, thinking of different strategy, hopping from one strategy to another. I kept failing. Like once this strategy does not pay me, I move into another strategy. That's bad. Like you're never ever gonna make it if that's what you've been going through. So I just finally devised a very simple strategy I've been trading that has actually been working well for me. I've tested it and it works. When I mean tested, I've tested it consistently, like almost every day. I wake up and back test it and it works, even forward test it. So I'm just going to show you how the strategy actually is. Using the Forex pairs, let me start with this one here, GBP USD. This is GBP USD. The strategy is very simple. It's just in a trend and you're expecting a pullback. Let me give you an example of what I mean. Okay. Um, let's say you're in an uptrend now, right? This is an uptrend. We all know. You don't have any business with trading a trend. What you want to wait for is what a range to start developing. According to statistics, market tends to range about 70% of the time and trend about 30% of the time. So one will always anticipate a range. So let's say the price is actually what's trending now and we're in an uptrend, and then it makes this high, comes down to this low, still in an uptrend, right? Makes another high, okay? Comes down to this point here. If you're a trend trader, you want to expect it to continue going higher. But if you're a range trader, you want to expect what a range to start forming around this point. So what do I do here? I will be expecting this low to get taken out. That's just it. I'm always expecting the last low to get taken out as a range trader. So if it doesn't get taken out and then it continues going higher, then what? I leave it. I'll still continue anticipating. If this doesn't get taken out, I'll wait for the next one, right? If it doesn't get taken out, I'll wait for the next one. So let's say we had this high, low, and then price is now currently at this point. What will I be expecting? I'll be expecting it to come and take out this low here. Once it takes out this low, gets back in, I'll start anticipating trading it to the middle. Then I'll just define this as my range high and then this as my range low here. Okay. This as my range high, this as my range low. You can see how I've actually managed to form this into a trend, into a range. High, low, right? High, low, high. Then all of this will now be a manipulation. It doesn't matter how high it actually went to and starts coming back inside. Okay, all of this will now be a manipulation. That is one. And then now if it comes down to this point and then continue going higher, that means there was no range. There is no range that actually formed. Okay, then you leave it and then you expect it again in the next level, right? You expect it to come back, take out this one, right? So that's not what I'm actually trying to say. What I'm actually trying to explain here is that once you get this high, low, high here, and all of this as a manipulation, right? If it's coming down into this previous low, this is where you'll be expecting your buy, and then you put your buy here, put your take profit at the middle, and then put your stop loss somewhere at least a one-to-one risk to reward, and then you're expecting it to trade into the middle. Because at this point, you can see that we've actually broken this previous low now. We were expecting that price has actually changed course, and then maybe the trend has actually changed since we've taken out the previous low. Okay, but immediately it takes out the previous low. That's where we'll be looking to take our buy into the middle. Okay, and then trade done. That's just as simple as it is. Whatever happens after that is none of your business. Okay. So I hope it's actually understand. And then you can see that I actually named it a 1, 2, 3, 4 pattern. Then I put this as my one here. Put this as my two. This as my number three. And then where I'll be taking the trade as my number four. And then into the middle, the midpoint here, somewhere around here. Right? The midpoint. And then you take your profits. Trade done. Is that understood? But if it doesn't come to this number four, if it doesn't come to number four, you don't have a trade yet. If it doesn't come to number four, you don't have a trade yet. Okay. So is that clear? Is that understood? Once it's approaching this number four, about coming to take this previous low, that is where you now decide to map this out as your range. Okay, but if it's not coming to take this number four, you leave it just like I explained here, right? One, two, then let's say price did something like this, right? And then one, two, start coming back inside here, and it's coming approaching this number four. That's when you now decide to map this out as your range. So that once it takes this number four out, right, you trade it to the middle. Is that clear? But if it's not coming to this number four, you leave it. That means it's going to probably keep trending. Okay, you need to wait for break, that break of the previous low. That is where the trade actually is. Okay, so I'm going to give you an example here now with this. Now you can see here now, right? High, low, high. You can see it high, low, high, low, high, low. It's trending high. We had the high here. We didn't really have much. It didn't go that much higher. Maybe somewhere around here. And then it's coming back to this previous low to take out this previous low here. What did we do? That's where we want to be taking our trade, right? Then I'm going to take it to the 1 hour time frame. Look at high, low. Immediately took out this high. We had another high. Immediately started approaching this previous low to come and take out this previous low. What did I do? I mapped it as my range. Immediately took it out. So I took my buy here into the middle. A lot of other examples as well. We had this in New Zealand USD, the same thing. Here it's trending. It didn't even get much pullback here. It was trending. We had this high, low, high, expecting it to come and break this previous low. Immediately broke the previous low. We took the buy, take it to the lower time frame, the same thing into the midpoint. Okay, is that clear? What I'm explaining to you, is that clear? If you're actually enjoying this video, please just make sure that you leave a like and follow, and also turn on the post notification in order to get educational posts like this. Also, you can actually join my free Telegram channel in the link below, where I'm actually posting trades like this. Very simple, right? You can even set up a demo account and you start trading. Okay, and then once you start understanding and you're okay with it, you can now decide to open a live account and you start taking the trades. I'm giving out free signals in that Telegram group. All of the signals I give, they are free, so you can actually join. It's very simple to start trading. It's easy. Okay, all you need to do is just learn how to buy and sell. Trading is not that complicated, but you need the time. You need to put in the time and the effort to learn how to buy and sell. So you can see now that high, low, high, right? Immediately we took out the previous low, then into the middle. It won't always work. Don't forget that trading is not a 100% certainty. There's no strategy that's going to give you a 100% win rate. Okay, that's what you need to understand. All strategies usually have their weak moments and their good moments. All you need to understand is that as long as over a series of trades, let's say over a series of trades, you can actually check and see that okay, you had more winners than your losers, then that is a profitable system. Let's say after 10 trades, you had like let's say 60% win rate, you won 6, you lost 4, it is still a profitable system. Taking into account the fact that over 90% of people don't even have a good trading system or don't even make money from trading. Okay, so we also had that. You can see here too, in a downtrend, low, high, low, high, low, high, low, right? Then immediately we broke the previous high, bam. what did we have? Immediately we had this swing fail here. Immediately we go back into it, or you trade it to the midpoint. A lot of other examples, you can see the same thing, high, low, high. But I'm going to look for where it didn't really play out, something like this. You can see 1, 2, 3, right? Then upon getting to the 4 here, we wanted to take this buy here into the midpoint. It didn't play out. You can see very well that it didn't play out. So it's not going to play out all the time, but majority of the time, same here as well. You can see 1, 2, 3, right? Then, although it somehow technically played out here, but I didn't catch it. I was hoping that I was going to get the same thing again here. So we all make mistakes sometimes in trading as well. You can see that the trend has actually changed. Immediately we had this number 4 here, bam, into the midpoint. Then you see trend has changed, right? After we broke this previous low. So my mistake was still hoping that we were still going to get another trade into the midpoint, but we've already had it here. Okay, so you can see how very simple it is in an uptrend. 1, 2, high, low, high, low. Okay, high, low, high. Then we took out the previous, right? Very simple to replicate. Same thing here, buy 1, 2, 3, right? Bam. Let me show it to you. 1, 2, 3, right? Bam at number 4. Immediately we had this swing fail, bam, into the midpoint. Okay, so that's just it. A lot of other examples, right? It's just in an uptrend or in a downtrend. You can see I actually explained to you in a downtrend. Yeah, I can even flip this chart the other way, okay, in a downtrend as well. You can see it clearly. Let me take it to the downtrend. In the downtrend, the same thing. 1, 2, right? We had this high. We were expecting it to come or break this structure. Immediately we broke this structure, right? Bam, into the middle. Now, trade done. What you'll be anticipating now is that maybe let's say we start trending to the upside. Then you start looking for it again as well. One, let's say we start trending to the upside now, right? Since we've broken the structure, right? 1, 2, right? 3. Then you want to expect it to come and break this one here. Then you take it into the middle. That's just as simple as the strategy actually is. Okay. Don't forget to like the video and comment if you actually enjoy videos like this, so that I'll actually keep on making them. Okay. And also join the Telegram channel. Join the Telegram channel and see the way we actually do it. It's very simple to replicate. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.